never imagined that the morning of my wedding would start with my parents standing outside my bridal suite, both dressed head to toe in black. At first, I thought maybe it was some odd fashion statement or a joke I didn't get. But as soon as I stepped out, my mom's face was serious. "We need to talk," she said, her voice low. My dad just nodded, his expression unreadable. I glanced at the clock. Guests would be arriving any minute. "Can this wait?" I asked, but my dad insisted. "It's urgent." We moved to a quiet corner, and that's when my mom dropped the bombshell. "We think the house you and Ethan are buying should be in your sister's name." I actually laughed, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. "You both have stable jobs. Lauren needs security more than you do," she said, as if it was the most reasonable request in the world. I was stunned. "You're bringing this up now? On my wedding day?" My dad chimed in. "It's important everyone knows where we stand." I realized they'd already discussed this with Lauren, before even mentioning it to me. The rest of the morning felt surreal. I could hear laughter and music drifting in from the garden, but inside, it felt like a storm was brewing. My parents, still in black, took their seats at the ceremony. I caught whispers from guests, and Ethan's mom leaned over, asking quietly if everything was all right. I just shook my head, not trusting myself to speak. After the ceremony, we moved to the reception. I hoped the morning's conversation would be forgotten, but I was wrong. During the toasts, my mom suddenly took the microphone without asking. The room fell silent. "We wish our daughter happiness," she began, "but we hope she remembers her sister. The house should really belong to Lauren." The air grew thick with tension. I tried to stop her, but she pressed on, insisting it was only fair. My sister sat at her table, eyes downcast but with a hint of satisfaction. Ethan stepped forward, calm but firm. "I think that's enough," he said. My dad stood up, accusing me of not supporting family after all they'd done. I couldn't stay silent. "You mean the loan I'm still paying back every month?" I said, my voice shaking. Guests looked away, uncomfortable. Then Lauren spoke up. "You've always had everything. Why can't you do this one thing?" That's when Ethan gave a subtle nod to the DJ. Suddenly, the big screen behind us, meant for our wedding slideshow, lit up. Bank statements, emails, and text messages appeared, revealing the truth. Ethan and I had paid the entire down payment. My parents hadn't contributed a cent. One message from Lauren read, "If we push her on the wedding day, she won't say no." Another from my mom, "Wear black. It'll send a message." The room was silent except for the gasps. My dad demanded the screen be turned off. Ethan refused. Then a contract appeared, showing our names as the only owners. Finally, a voicemail played, my mom's voice saying, "If she refuses, we'll tell everyone she's selfish. No one wants a selfish bride." The silence was suffocating. I took the mic. "You planned this for my wedding day?" My mom tried to defend herself, but I pulled away. Lauren stood up, and my parents followed her out, all three in black, leaving the hall like they were at a funeral. The reception slowly came back to life. People stayed, though the mood was different. Ethan's mom hugged me and whispered, "You did the right thing." I just nodded, exhausted. Looking back, I realized this wasn't new. Lauren had always felt overshadowed, and my parents had always expected me to take care of her. But I never thought they'd try to force my hand so publicly. A week before the wedding, Ethan had sensed something was off. He quietly gathered evidence just in case. I didn't want drama, but he was right. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, even if it means making things uncomfortable. After that day, we didn't hear from my family. My mom texted, blaming me for embarrassing them. Lauren said I should have handled it privately. My dad left a voicemail about family loyalty. I deleted it. We closed on the house, just the two of us. That Thanksgiving, we celebrated with Ethan's family. Simple, peaceful, drama-free. Sometimes I wonder if I could have handled things differently. Maybe. But if I'd stayed silent, I'd always be the selfish bride in their story. Now, when people talk about our wedding, they say it was unforgettable, for all the right reasons. My parents switched churches, Lauren moved away, and we haven't spoken since. I don't miss them. It took time to admit that, but it's true. That morning, I thought their black outfits were just a strange choice. Now I know they were mourning the end of their control over me. If you've ever felt pressured by family in the name of love, remember, real love doesn't come with strings attached. And if someone tries to turn your happiest day into a battlefield, you have every right to defend your peace. That's what we did. And for the first time, I felt truly free,